This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Doggy pee pad in an unlikely spot.
No one ever wants to see a Speedo, especially not in your neighborhood.
And let's really talk about Hooters going under.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more on this episode of 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
The list of the most hated clothing items out there.
Right.
And we put it up. It's on Facebook, so you can make sure that you don't go out wearing your Crocs. You don't go out wearing your rompers. Well, women are okay with rompers, guys, not so much.
Or extremely low-cut shirts.
Pajamas.
Oh,
in public.
Yes.
Really? Come on. And, of course, the top. Well, we'll tell you what the top is in a moment, because I thought I saw my neighbor wearing it.
Really?
In the backyard, and I think you know where we're going with this, but he was in the backyard, lounging there, suddenly starts talking to me through the fence. I go over and poke my nose up towards the lattice so I can kind of see over, so I can see neighbor Alan. It's like, oh, there you are, lounging on the lawn chair there in your bathing suit. Oh, no.
Home improvement moment.
Pretty much. And he's got the legs of it pulled up, his bathing suit pulled up. So for a moment I thought, oh, great, he's retired now. He's going to go all Speedo on us.
That's right.
Oh, man, there are certain pieces of clothing nobody wants to see anymore. These are the people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. They're in your neighborhood. Oh, these are the people in your neighborhood. The people that you meet each day. You wear pajamas to the store, not knowing it's an eyesore. There's Uggs and rompers everyone mocks. It's not as bad as wearing Crocs. I don't know why I pick on Crocs all the time, but it's just something wrong with plastic shoes. But what was number one on the list?
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what it is. It's the loved Speedo.
Oh.
You're sitting on the beach. It's fun. And everyone's enjoying the sun. When Mr. Speedo comes along and casts a shadow with his... These are the people in your neighborhood. They're in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Oh, these are the people in your neighborhood. The people that you meet when you're walking down the beach. They're the people that you meet each day.
It now appears that Gen Zers and even millennials, like the younger millennials, say they would give up canoodling for home ownership.
Why do the two ever have to intersect? No pun intended.
I think it's one of those things, you know, people always say, like, what would you give up for this or what would you give up for that? Because we've had stories and articles before about how the Gen Zers are just not as interested in knocking boots
Really?
the way we used to.
Really?
And I think the reason is they're not as creative as we are.
Tell me more.
Well, remember, like, that's all we all thought about or could do, right? Because we didn't have the distractions of iPhones and stuff. But also, I think the reason why they would choose a house or an ownership of a house or a promotion even or a raise over, canoodling is because they haven't really had, like, the fun of what it can be. Like, do you remember trying to, like, do it in the back of a car? Right?
Yeah.
Do you remember trying to, like, do it in a restaurant bathroom?
No. Was that you I walked in on?
The Arby's on Bayfield?
Oh, God. Come on.
I was just there for the roast beef sandwich.
I'm sure you were.
Arby's tender, juicy, lean roast beef served just the way you love it.
So is it a herd of sheep?
A herd of sheep? I guess so.
Okay. In a small town in Greece. We're very bad. Oh, no, it's a flock. It's a flock.
A flock of sheep.
A flock of sheep. So, remember the storm Daniel, right? It affected Central and Eastern Mediterranean major flooding in like Libya, Turkey, Bulgaria, Greece, those areas.
Oh, okay.
So after the fact, this flock of sheep were looking for shelter. They were like,
Right.
man, it's too wet out here.
Yeah.
Let's find shelter.
Okay.
So, well, they did find shelter. The sheep appeared to have found a greenhouse.
Oh.
So imagine this flock of sheep bust open the doors and just see nothing but green.
Oh, man.
Oh, score.
Oh,
Food.
Score. No kidding.
The greenhouse was full of the medical marijuana.
Oh, jeez.
So when the shepherd finally found his sheep,
Yeah.
he said that they had consumed an estimated 600 pounds of weed. And then you think, well, what happened? Did they die? Because you can, animals can get poisoning from. No. Apparently, sheep thrive.
Do they?
Maybe it's because it's medical. I don't know. But he said the sheep started jumping higher than a goat.
Well, I imagine they were higher than a lot of animals at that point.
Black sheep, have you any
Weed.
So, have you ever gone commando when you're awake?
You mean commando as in not wearing any...
Yeah. No undies.
I have pants on, though, right?
Yes. yes.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, because when commando means you're wearing nothing underneath.
Right. Yes,
right?
I have.
You have gone commando.
Yes.
Like somebody's wedding, you were in a rented tux.
Not at a
what?
wedding.
Okay.
But I've been in situations where I've been commando, yes.
In what situation?
I'm not going to tell you.
Kind of want to know.
Maybe
Was there like a situation where the pants were off initially and then they went back on, but you couldn't find the underwear?
No.
Because I would understand that.
No, it's kind of like get up in the morning, look, it's like, oh, I'm out of laundry. I'm out of underpantses.
You're just letting it all just kind of flap in the wind? Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a poll question.
Of course there was.
And just 7%
Yeah.
of people admit that they, when awake, always go commando.
Okay, well, that's an always thing. Me, it was like a once,
Okay.
here and there.
So then, put my drink down. 10% say, yeah, they do often. Another 18% say, sometimes.
Yeah.
40% are like, oh God, no.
You
never.
must have gone commando once or twice.
It may have involved a pretty dress and some high heels.
Oh my!
But
it was at one of those social situations we were at, wasn't it?
Oh, gross.
It could have been like a party of some sort.
Oh, you know what? If I say where,
Yeah.
anybody at that event would be
Yeah.
like,
Woo!
oh my God, I remember that dress.
Hey, wait a
No.
second. I got to go back and look at my pictures.
I took a selfie with her.
She was sitting down.
Listen, if I was ever to go commando, I would not be wearing anything insanely short if it were in public.
No?
Oh, God, no.
Don't want to say hello? Hello? Hello?
You know, it has a mind of its own. It may say other things.
So, yes, I just got back from Thunder Bay. Mm-hmm. And as I sent you a picture yesterday.
Yes. We'll post it. I think we'll post it on Facebook.
We'll put it up on Facebook later. I found it rather funny. I went into Thunder Bay Airport, and I asked the people at the front, I said, so they do have a bar after security, because for the longest time they didn't. You had to drink outside, and then you would clear security and sat inside where they had a Tim Hortons self-serve kiosk, and that was about it.
Nice.
Now they've got like a coffee place that sells some wine, but it's the ones in little plastic bottles like you get on the airplane anyway.
Sure. Okay.
And beer, and so it's fine. So I went in there and I go, well, I'm just going to get a plastic bottle of wine.
Okay. Well, because why not?
Because wine not. And then I sat down. And as I sat there, I glanced up and I go, huh. And I realized there is a full-on Fido pee pad in front of me.
With a little fake hydrant.
It's got little grass.
Yeah. Like
and a little patch of grass and a fake hydrant, a fire hydrant.
Amazing. I know you sent me the picture.
And then there's the whole little baggy depository thing beside it, right?
Yeah.
So reminding the people to, after their dog's finished, in the airport seating area, right by the bar,
Listen, emotional
scoop.
support animals have to poop too.
So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to drink my plastic cup now full of Pooper Estates. Sorry, Feller Estates. And I'm just worried that because there are dogs in the airport.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that, oh, please. And I finally got up and I saw another seat that opened up and I finally got up and moved. And I don't know. And I'm sure they're probably at all airports now.
The one at Pearson is outside.
Okay, this was right
Inside.
in the bar area, right there.
Okay, so, right.
Yeah. Okay, and it's, it just seemed a little...
I guess a lot of people have those tiny little dogs, that you put in your purse, and maybe those are the dogs, and you take them out.
Oh, there was one of those sitting right behind me on the flight.
Oh, fun.
And as we're in flight, just to carry on with a little extra anecdote here, as we're in flight, and I've got other issues with the flight, unfortunately, because normally Porter and I get along swimmingly. Flight back, not the best. All of a sudden I go, what is that odd fish/puppy breath smell? And I realize
it's Dale's ex-girlfriend.
that the little guy behind me has gas or something, and it's like, oh, for the love of God!
So we had dog farts on the way home. Okay, good. At least the flight is short.
The poop patch,
Yep.
plastic bottles of wine, and dog farts on the way home.
Now that sounds like a great trip. So some sad news. It looks like Hooters has gone tits up. That was funny. No, that's not funny. Okay. Okay.
Compose yourself.
Oh, that was funny, I thought. No? The restaurant is filing for bankruptcy.
Yes.
And here's the situation. They are actually looking for a buyer because they're trying to make it family friendly. So this is like the last chance at...
They're going to try to make it family friendly.
That's the idea. So we'll see if they can do it.
I don't know if they can.
Okay.
How are they going to... That's their legacy. The whole point of, it was kind of like guys went there.
Really? I thought it was for the food.
Oh, that's all. The guys would always say that. We got the best chicken wings, man. The best chicken wings.
Okay.
It's like, really? That's
Really?
like saying you bought the magazine for the article.
Right. Which, yeah, that's
I
what
don't think anybody's buying it, mister. Tits up. We've gone tits up. 'Cause we got no money. Our finances ain't funny, honey. Tits up. We've gone tits up.
Yes.
If you like your Hooters wings and all those other things, they're no more.
Oh.
Weird orange shorts are no more.
With that in mind, we at Kool FM have decided it's time to bring back Kool FM's Trading Post.
Oh, fun.
It's your chance to buy, sell, or trade with other Kool FM listeners. Just give us a call at 727-1075 and get ready to deal here on Kool FM's Trading Post. Hi, good morning, Kool FM.
Oh, hi, Dale. It's Larry from Angus.
Yes, Larry. Welcome to Trading Post. What have you got for us today?
Yes, I've got a hutch I'd like to sell.
Not selling my hut.
I'm selling it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
that went wrong. Is also a staple. I don't know why. Damn cookies from Tim Hortons.
dry as dust.
They are. Okay. Yeah, hold that thought to the weekend. There's There's snow coming on.
What?
I didn't make it up. I just find that if you put anything in the fridge, it just seems to be better.
I don't think I've ever heard the word fridged.
Fridged?
Fridged.
That's a word.
Is it?
I don't know. So, the under the Swissness Act, if that's what it's called, Jameson Irish.
I love Jameson Irish. I love a glass of that.
Again.
Roll up the rim. It used to be, I don't know, it was a real deal.
Yeah.
Now digital, it's just not the same as a real
No, people need to physically feel things, right? They need to touch things and experience things.
You didn't even hear what I
didn't
said.
even. What did you do? Wait, rewind. Say it again. missed it.
No, because
No, I missed it. Do it again. Okay.
You know, when
The Irish wristwatch features a 2-carat diamond. Okay, this is going to be a very slow read, or else I'm going to tongue twist this shit. Okay, stop. Okay, so.
good time to stop.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.